Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 18 of the Cold Cast Marathon. Will Cheese Fail, number 12. It's totally not number 6. Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yeah.
Hit me up with that old school noise. It's up here at the top right-hand side of some map that I don't know the name of. That sure as hell. We have King Prime. And in the top left, we have Sunshine Knee.
Sunshine Knee. Very nice. So this is
a big-ass map.
Oh, this is, yeah. And I actually have this on my ladder pool, too. PVT. We haven't seen much PVT, have we?
No, we've seen pretty much exclusively PVZ on Frozen Temple. Like, the whole day has been that matchup on Frozen Temple. So this is a fresh start. Now, since you have this in your pool and you occasionally play Protoss, what is your play here for cheesing?
For cheesing, I don't really cheese Terran anymore. I always open up Oracles, but Oracles don't, for the most part, win games flat out like they used to. So I open up Oracle, do some harassment, get an expansion, and then play the long game. That's how I normally do it. Try not to die or take significant damage from a Widow Mine or Liberator. Just kind of keeping them on bay. If I feel as though with my first, I always get 2 Oracles. If I feel as though I've done significant amount of damage, then I'll just turn it into an all-in proxy gateway.
Jeff?
Yeah.
I want you to look at the screen right now and tell me what's going on.
The cake. It's a cake. Minerals into cake. Is that on both sides? Oh, it is too. Well, what is this? Is this something new that I'm... Cake, birthday cake? Was this on like a StarCraft birthday or something? The cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. I have no idea. I didn't hear,
Interesting.
Huh.
Well,
must have been a patch of some kind, or
the
not.
6-year anniversary. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
It survived 6 years. Better have cake.
You know what's more impressive?
What?
We survived 6 years.
Yes. we did. Survive would be a loose term, but we did.
Yeah.
Technically speaking.
Yeah.
We survived. We're still here making bad dick jokes 6 years later.
Yeah, we're like that. We're like a cockroach, man. No matter what you do.
Hey, Jeff.
We're still lingering.
Why did the cake cross the road?
I don't know. Why?
Penis.
Oh.
See? 6 years. Still got it. Still got it.
You got me.
Still got it. So what the hell's going... This is certainly not cheese.
There is zero cheese happening
Absolutely
in this.
negative cheese. But I am seeing cake, and it's a high-level game, so I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, this is a Masters versus Diamond. This may be considered cheese if it's like a 1-1-1 all-in. They just take everything and do one big attack. Maybe they just think that that's a cheese. I think it's more of an all-in. But I guess some people will argue that a cheese is kind of an all-in, so... it is what it is. I'm much more lenient in Legacy of the Void because cheeses are so limited, and since you get so much so quickly, really anything that is more of an all-in is more of a cheesier thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing any indication that that is what we're going to see. We do have, okay, well, we're starting to see some siege tanks and some Banshees. So I don't think this Terran plans on expanding, boys. I think we're going to see just what I said, and it's going to be one big push into the base of King Prime. King is just sitting there with his Adept. Didn't even bother to go out and getting any scouting information or trying to pick off an SCV or something, getting into the base.
Cloak Banshee going in there. That's the thing.
Here comes the Banshee now. Cloak isn't quite finished yet, but
It'll
it will be done by the
time
time he gets there, yep.
I mean, he's got to go around the Earth like 6 times. That's how big this damn map is. It's ridiculous.
Fairly big map. What you need to do when you're doing a proxy in this map, so say you spawn top right, you want to take a probe instantly over to the top left to see if they're there. If not, you're going to just put your proxy like here, and that does it halfway between the two, so that you're kind of in the center of each, because you don't really want to take 2 probes to scout.
Can you cross spawn in this?
I think you can spawn in any position.
Any position?
Yeah, on this map.
Okay.
So.
Because wasn't there a period of time where they were
It
just
depends on the map.
like, yeah.
It depends on the map.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because this map is so big, they allow you to do it anywhere. Because I remember, you know, fighting, being at every part of this map at some point, and They're just showing up in different places. So.
Well, we've got Freedom units on the way.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a couple more Stalkers. Blink is going to be finished here. So it looks like the Terran is going to attempt to bring as much freedom to the Protoss as humanly possible. Although, now, in this instance, look at that.
This guy's got a cake.
He's bringing cake to the doorstep.
He's making sure the army is fed.
What a legend.
Oh, it looks like we got Blink Stalkers here from King Prime, and this is not gonna go good for him. This bio with the siege tanks, he's setting up shop out front here. I don't see how he manages to get out of this. He's almost gonna have to blink down and go to his base and just abandon ship, get out a mothership core, which he already has. It's got a lot of energy, and get some sentries and play for the long haul.
Did he just fuck up a blink?
I'm not sure.
I might be seeing shit. It's been a long enough day at this point. I might be seeing shit. All right, there we go. Well, he's down.
I think he just needs to go and attack the Terran's base. Like, what do you do here?
Well, right now he's displaying the ancient art of getting your shit pushed in.
Rip.
Oh.
Rip.
Oh. Oh, that's evil. Is that one shot for a Liberator?
Yep. Oh yeah.
2 shot for a Banshee, 1 shot for a Liberator.
Yep.
That's actually hurtful.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's hurtful.
It used to be even worse past seasons because
just throw that
when they threw
away.
when they threw in the Liberator, they actually didn't think about the maps that you could abuse. Luckily now you can see that the majority of maps they don't go deep in behind like they used
so you can still get to the
so
Liberator.
that you can still get to the Liberator.
Yeah.
Before you had to veto so many maps because the way that they were set up is you couldn't even fucking reach them unless you had air, but yet they could just get you at your mineral line
all day.
Yep.
Yeah.
It sucked, bro.
That's rough.
It sucked. And then when you cried wolf, the Terran's like, shut up, dude.
Well, that's like the same situation they had when some maps where tanks were abusable for the same purposes, really. Yeah, it's very similar. Well, hey, it looks like the Protoss is still going to be on his back foot. Like you said, I think he's going to have to consider just leaving his base.
Oh, he should have done that a while ago.
And going for it. He's going to get rid of 1 Freedom Bird here that just took out a couple more probes. And,
I love how everything that you say American-wise is freedom.
Well,
just freedom.
It's, Jeff, I only have like 4 jokes. Right? I've got to get as much...
Freedom everything.
I've got to get as much mileage out of those jokes as humanly possible.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You'd be like the Freedom Hellion, the fucking, the Freedom Buggy, the Freedom, I don't know. Freedom everything. America.
That cake could have a surprise freedom in it. We don't know.
Good. Never know.
Never know.
Well, meanwhile, the Terran is still sitting pretty. He is finally getting his command center. I like that play now that he has got his opponent completely concave from the outside.
Freedom Penis. That's the one we missed.
There you go. Freedom Penis. Jesus, man. Oh, might get a Freedom Bird over here. No, all right.
Yeah, there you go. Well, here he goes. He's doing the thing.
He's going to counter.
He's
2 siege tanks up here.
Yeah, those siege tanks are probably going to put in a little bit of work, but if he was wise, he's just going to blink around
right
the very top, like not at the bottom here.
No, you don't want to go over here.
This is the opposite.
This is actually the place that you don't want to be.
Why would you, even if you knew nothing was there, why would you go there? You want to go to the back side of the base.
Fortunately, he's got 2 immortals. He will be able to pick off those tanks, but he's losing stalkers for no reason. He could have easily just blanked back all the stalkers, let the 2 immortals do all the work. And he is going to force a retreat here from Sunshine Knee, and this is King Prime's opportunity, his prime opportunity, to make something happen back at base. In fact, he's actually doing a double expansion around the map. I'm liking this.
Well, why not? The map is literally the size of Russia, so you might as well make use of it. Just go out there and plant a couple of bases. The other guy's never going to find it. This is more damage than I thought was going to happen at first. It was good on him because when he was doing that initial attack and the tanks were there, only 1 immortal was attacking the tanks, and I thought the tanks were going to get another volley or 2 off, but luckily for the Terran, that didn't come to pass.
He can win this fight. All it's going to do is take Blink and Warp Prism Micro. He can do it, though, I believe.
Or he can just sit here and eat a bunch of tank shots.
I believe.
Which is also a distinct possibility.
I believe. No,
you're not believing hard
I'm not
enough.
believing at all.
You're
zero,
definitely not believing hard
zero
enough.
micro happened there. 0.
Yeah.
As a Protoss player, it makes you cry. Because it's moments like that for me where I see things like that. It's you know, there are strong parts of my game and there are bad parts of my game. And when I see shit like that, it's a time for me to demonstrate what I'm good at, and I can show off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So when I see people fucking up an engagement like that, it's just like, come on, bro. You could have had that. You got a Warp Prism there. He hasn't even picked up a single hurt Stalker, and he's got Blink. You've got double Blink. You can blink and then blink again with your Stalker, with the Warp Prism. And he just wasn't showcasing any of that. So sad face. But he's whooping ass. I mean, he's ahead. Big time.
I get flustered after I built my 3rd gateway, so I can't really critique him too hard here. But, yeah, that could have gone better. That could have gone a hell of a lot better. But yet, it doesn't much matter, because he's going to be 3 base to the Terran's 1 with like 4.5 minerals left.
Don't forget about OP Mules.
Yeah, well, they're going to mine those 4.5 minerals real quick. That's about all he's going to have to work with, and he's already sitting at an earth-shattering 60 minerals or so. He's sub 100 pretty consistently as he builds 1 mine and 1 SCV. So yeah, I don't think he's got much to run on right now. The Protoss,
he's pretty much screwed.
Yeah, the Protoss is going to all but a move up into that base and finish this.
Yep. All right. Well, here it comes. Start moving his way up. He's only got 2 siege tanks and a handful of Marines. I mean, not a chance, dude. He's still got 2 Immortals. Still got that Warp Prism. He can blink up if he wants to. Doesn't even need to. Oh, looks like he's going to be able to pick off a free Widow Mine. Rip the dream. Oh, he has his 2nd Warp Prism here, too.
But that's sure to come into play here as he absolutely raffle stomps the remaining forces of the Terran.
Yep, forward blink there is going to get rid of the siege tank. Still not picking up anything with the Warp Prism. I'm not sure he even knows that you can pick things up in the Warp Prism.
That mule is taking that cake and running for the border.
That was a nice forward blink there. It's pretty. Still out of range from the missile turret. This Banshee's going to put in some work. A lot of hurt Stalkers there. Forward blink again. Picks off the siege tank the moment it even comes out.
Does he not have a single observer?
No observer
right
there. No observer.
Or did it get like scan killed and I didn't notice it?
I don't think he had one in that attack.
Well, he's got one now, so hopefully that's enough to actually allow him to finish this. As Terran is literally holding on by the skin of that Banshee's teeth.
He's not holding on, bro. This is done. He's got 7 supply. The only damn thing he's got is a Banshee and a couple Marines. It's over. It's done. It's done.
I've seen Stranger Things.
Speaking of Stranger Things, have you been watching Stranger Things?
No, I keep hearing all these awesome things about it, and before I even heard all those awesome things about it, when I saw the trailer, I was like super, like, I only saw the trailer once on TV, or not the trailer, but like the commercial on TV, and I immediately was like, wow, that looks pretty fucking awesome, and I never ended up watching it because I just don't watch TV, but apparently it did turn out to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I have 2 episodes left to watch.
Yeah.
So, pretty good so far. It's got a really, it's got a, like a 80s throwback feel.
Get that
like
retro heat?
It feels like Stand By Me meets the Goonies meets fucking I don't know, man. It's got like a Spielberg feel to it. It's really
a lot going on there.
It's unique, man. I haven't seen a show like that in a long time.
Unique is good in today's friggin' TV market.
Well, it's exactly what you would want from a Netflix series.
Yeah.
Something that you don't necessarily get
anywhere
in a movie
else,
because they don't want to take risks that it's going to bomb or people aren't going to be that into it.
Or they have just a little too much material for a movie format.
That too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The thing that I want one day, and hopefully it'll happen, I want a Netflix series from Quentin Tarantino.
Oh.
And I want him to be able to just, because his movies are pretty long anyway, and he usually cuts his material down a lot, and I love his films. So I think like a Netflix, like a 10-episode series with Quentin would just be glorious.
What, yeah, but didn't he, yeah, well, maybe he'll move to the small screen because didn't he say he's only going to do 2 more movies?
Wants to do 10 movies in total, I think he said.
And then ride it off into the sunset?
Yeah, but I mean, he's a director, he's an artist. I mean, they all say that.
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
Know.
Maybe he'll stop doing movies, but maybe he'll move that on to something else,
maybe.
like TV.
That would be great. And the success that TV's having these days, I can see it happening. All right, well, there is that game, guys. We got one more game coming up, then we're going to do a giveaway. My voice is pretty much shot. I'm trying to talk minimally at this point, as little as I can, because it's starting to actually hurt my throat.
We will see if the next game looks like it's going to suck, and then we can do the story time throughout that game.
Yeah, sounds good.
Make it
see you guys
happen.
on the next one.